Now, there's a whole bunch of recalling going on by the team, although my clairvoyance does make that vanish. Swain is going to go ahead and start swinging around the side to us, expecting to see an ultimate there. And hitting them with my... oh, did not hit that. And, oh, did not get the kill, but Ezreal did. Afraid for a second that Rammus did get away with a little bit of HP. Need to be a little bit more useful on my skill shot uses, and it looks like we are going to go ahead and just start pushing hard as a team. We are currently tied on kills, with my score being 1, 2, 3, like that Sesame Street song, and just pushing this lane. Not too much they can do, as Swain has not recalled. I did get snared by Nevermove and hit by the Ashe arrow, but they were unable to capitalize on it. Gonna go ahead and drop a heal and another health potion and mana potion, bringing my reserves to 0, but maintaining this push, and Ezreal is finally going to go ahead and call the B. Now, one person should be going to the bottom lane as that it tower is taking damage, and Mordekaiser is still pushing up, trying to cover our escape is what I am thinking, but I cannot be certain at the moment. Swain did go ahead and teleport to this lane. I am going to be hard pressed to catch up, and once again I was caught moving without my move speed aura, and my sight alone will go ahead and make him back off, although True Shot Barrage possibly did hit him, but there's no way I can chase as I am still far too squishy and like DPS to counter him for now. Apparently I did go ahead and get level 3 heal in contradiction to me getting the level 2 move speed increase, but this game does, I believe, warrant the extra heals, as we're doing a lot more just grouping up in the middle instead of running around as a team. Now Swain is chasing me. There's the Ashe arrow from nowhere, Nevermove landing, and it looks like I am going to go ahead and die from the Ashe arrow. You know, it looks like our team still was unable to win a team fight despite it being 4v3, I believe. Although Caitlyn was off getting red buff, so more of a tied match than before. Ezreal, for some reason, wanting to move up despite their entire team being nearby, and Nevermove getting thrown by Swain and catching the Lux. Ezreal killing his Lux partner, although Caitlyn trying to get a kill on Swain, but Swain is the master of early game, and Rammus is impossible to kill, and together they go ahead and take down those teammates there. Time to go get boots. Gonna go ahead and get cooldown boots and more wards, and I need to rush to the lane as our mid lane is going to get pushed hard. Mordekaiser should get there in time, but our top and bottom lanes are also getting pushed hard. Still a very close game. Just need to work on our team fighting, as commonly... oh, here's the Endless Rage going off, popping move speed. Still, apparently this game is just not being that attentive here, and Rammus is trying to run away, actually. Even though I can totally summon or heal Mordekaiser, it looks like he's going to go ahead and let them back off. And that will be that for this. Popping normal heals, and Ezreal's True Shot Barrage isn't going to pick up anyone. And going to go ahead and try warding the key bush over here and Dragon, although I should have put it closer towards their jungle. And going to go ahead and move to the bottom lane. Top lane still not properly snowballed against, and this lane will constantly be pushing our lane until we can kill this outer tower. Can go ahead and ward, or not ward, but clairvoyance to see if any champions are moving up, although it is highly unlikely as they were all last seen in mid, possibly recalling. And finishing cooldown boots before another aura item is rather interesting, but we will see. Swain did go ahead and teleport to the lane. Ashe arrow coming down, missing again. They really do want to gank me, and there is 3 bot, so we're going to go ahead and type that out. Come. Please. I kind of don't like dying, and I don't have any tanky items yet, as I have not yet built my Shirelias. I'm going for the more supporty Will of the Ancients at the moment. And Ezreal calling Sona. How can I use my ults when they're not in range? I have used it a few times, but alas, Ezreal can't see it all the time. As we don't have really any up-close champions besides Mordekaiser, and even he's dropping abilities at range. So we'll see how that goes. Rammus still just tanking hits. LeBlanc and Lux looks like they're going to be having a duel soon. Tryndamere is going to go ahead and keep farming up for that late game, trying to bring it his late game status into the early game. And Rammus getting hit a little bit here. Throwing my ultimate down on the tank, and he does not, in fact, die. There he goes. And dropping a summoner heal on Mordekaiser instead of a normal heal. And now moving up to push the lane, as killing Rammus does make them tankless. Although there is a Tryndamere backdooring, and I do not have teleport on our team. In fact, no one on our team has teleport for once, which is going to be a bit annoying. Ezreal does send a True Shot Barrage, hoping to send him back, but does look like that's not going to work. And tanking some hits here, as we're all staying a little bit more in the lane than we should. Ezreal calling back, and a little bit of bad team play here on Team Blue, letting late game carries push the side lanes and kill turrets for free while we kill one champion. But alas, perhaps it does work after all. Meanwhile, the user has joined your channel and has left your channel. It is currently because I am recording in TeamSpeak, so hello people who are listening in. The user did leave the channel though, and just helping to push this lane. I can escape a Rammus with Powerball with my E at the moment, as they did slow him after the last patch. And Swain coming in, completely blindsiding me, and the Ashe arrow coming in from nowhere. Bad play here, and does look like I am going to go ahead and die again.
Buddy joined your channel
at the moment, and Caitlyn getting picked off, as I was way overextended and getting punished for that kind of badly, focusing perhaps a little bit too much on the commentary than the gameplay. Gonna go ahead and rush that Shurelya's as it is needed, especially the Kindle Gem, and more wards, even though I haven't quite used them yet. Gonna be buying a 4th ward later when I can, and we need to group up, and that means killing solo fishers, not chasing the team to base. Give me a little bit of help tip here, and I do alt when I can. Moving up a little bit here, Ezreal still not satisfied with the Sona play so far. I was alone that time. I was talking about pushing top and letting Trend farm. I wasn't. Oh well, sigh. Not going to argue too much in game, as there's no point in arguing. I'll let the recording speak for itself. I was running that way, unless he means in a straight line, but alack the day. Still standing over here in the mid lane, and waiting to see Mordekaiser and Caitlyn come. Dropping Clairvoyance right before I go in and actually drop my wards. And I'm warding. I don't know how else to explain that, but our Ezreal is just pretty much sad. And easy come after snowballing that, please. Ezreal a little bit ragey there. But nothing you can do with frustrated gamers at the moment. I mean, people try medications, but we all know that doesn't quite work. Lux does throw the laser, and I am going to go ahead and try to drop a ward in this bush. A little bit risky here, but I do believe it's safe with Mordekaiser right there, and dropping ward. Dived a little bit too close, though, so I need to watch that. Should have saved one ward for Dragon. I thought I had another. And apparently we are going to be pushing this lane. 3 champions, or not. Mordekaiser and them running up to mid lane, so it looks like we're going to go ahead and have to turn that way, activating the move speed on Song of Celerity. Ezreal is all alone, and champions are coming up to him, but he seems to be heedless of the danger, and going to go ahead and keep moving up, despite the odds. Caitlyn, oddly enough, opening up with her ultimate. Lux hitting immediately with her hit, and again, out of range too. Mordekaiser overextending, taking some hits there, healing up Caitlyn, but nothing else I can do. And Mordekaiser diving all the way into their base to finish off LeBlanc and feeding Swain a kill, as Swain is going to be currently 618. Totally not fed at all at the moment. And just going to go ahead and drop that ultimate to lessen Rammus' Powerball, but he does go ahead and get it off instead anyways, despite my best efforts, and I do go ahead and die, as the Ezreal overextending into a 5v4, and then overextending on trying to chase LeBlanc crippling us in the long run, as the one thing this team does have is the ability to chase down. So, don't know quite how